Let's head over to Bahrain, a place where jazz is growing in popularity with the younger generation. Salim Saeed traveled to Manama to discover how Arabic music is being fused with swing and funk beats to create Bahraini gypsy jazz.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is the sound of gypsy jazz, an adaptation of the American genre believed to have been created in Paris in the 1930s. Bahraini jazz musician Mohammed Rashid is adding his own unique twist to it, using classic Middle Eastern melodies to produce a new kind of sound.
I think it's a cool idea in the beginning because nobody did it before, and I want to introduce gypsy jazz to our region and our music to the Western world.
Using the poignant sounds of the oud, a pear-shaped guitar with up to 13 strings, and other instruments, Mohammed started playing this uncommon style of music only a year ago.
Mohammed is performing at the second edition of the Bahrain Jazz Festival to an audience who in recent years has embraced the American music, which was originally born in New Orleans about 100 years ago.
Before this festival, Bahrain hosted its International Music Festival for nearly 27 years, inspiring local artists like Bahrain's first homegrown progressive rock band, Osiris, in the 1980s, to release international albums using traditional rhythms mixed with rock. There was also the late Ali Bahar, dubbed by some as the Bob Marley of the Gulf, who combined rock and reggae with Gulf-style music in the late 1980s with his band of brothers, El Ikhwa. In recent years, Bahrainis have taken a greater interest in jazz, with artists like Amy Winehouse and Michael Bublé having reintroduced the music to younger audiences.
A few years ago, there was hardly any jazz in Bahrain. And recently, in the past couple of years, the jazz scene started growing.
Bahraini people are romantic people, and jazz has that very nice touch, and I think it will hit, so it's just a matter of time.
I came from Dubai especially for this event, and I always come from musical events in Bahrain, because I think Bahrain is the main hub of music in the Middle East.
In addition to featuring international jazz stars like Serbian blues guitarist and singer Ana Popovic, this year's festival highlighted local talent, including the alternative Bahraini group Liquid, with lead singer Ahmed Al Qasim, who traded in his banking desk job of 9 years for the stage in 2014. Since then, he's performed at festivals in Cairo, in Saudi's first jazz festival in Riyadh earlier this year, as well as on Bahrain's stage.
It's definitely a growing scene. We're getting more and more local musicians getting into jazz, and the audience response is growing as well. So it's inspiring and encouraging other musicians that are performing different genres in Bahrain to get more into jazz.
Ahmed says he's planning to make his first solo album, where he'll also experiment with scat singing, or using his voice without words. Jazzing up a modern music style he's made all his own.